Do I regret all the things? Possibly. So guys, I'm at Muizenberg Beach and there's just one problem with that. I really hate beaches. I hate sand so much.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Also, I am seriously not dressed for the beach right now. Boots and jeans and black things just don't work. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. I mean, I've only been on this beach for like an hour or something, and I mean, look at this. What has it even done to my hair? And there's sand all over my shoes, and it's hot and sandy and salty, and I just don't like it. This is just so bad. Fortunately, Muizenberg isn't just beach, it's also a beachfront, and there are so many coffee shops, and I love coffee, that is a well-known fact. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know what, I've been up for so long, I really need to get some caffeine in my system, and I think I'm gonna go and try like 5 different coffee shops and see which one has the best coffee. That sounds like a fantastic idea. 5 cups of coffee, I can do that. Like totally, no big deal. Let's do this, guys. So I decided to use Vida as a benchmark for all the coffees I would try that morning. I'm pretty familiar with their products as there's a Vida right next to my film school in Cape Town, and it sucks all my cash dollar money on a weekly basis. Vida's coffee isn't terrible for a big chain, unlike some places, Starbucks. It's just pretty meh, and kind of on the weak side if I'm honest. Even a double shot in a flat white is pretty tame. That being said, I like my coffee to be strong enough to raise the dead back to life, so don't take my word as gospel. Anyway, as I sat there scalding my tongue because I'm impatient and didn't wait for my coffee to cool down, the peace and quiet of the cafe made me hate the beach a bit less. Some of the Vida staff came to say hello. They were super friendly and welcoming, which is such a plus when you're vlogging. Their attitudes definitely made up for the super mediocre coffee. At least I could entertain myself with people watching from my comfortable perch by the shopfront window. In this windless environment, I could admire the beach, with the waves and surfers, and the people with their pets, and the parents with their kids. It actually became quite pleasant. Then it was on to the next place. I picked Hang Ten Cafe as the next spot to get caffeinated because it looked super cute, and it turned out to be a fantastic choice because there was an adorable dog inside. What? My friend Emily, who you may remember from some of my previous videos, joined me for this one. She had been trying to teach herself to surf while I was stomping about and kicking sand. I ordered another flat white, and this one was way more my speed. Strong and dark without being burnt and bitter. You know coffee is good when you don't need to add sugar to it. Emily tried it too and gave it a solid thumbs up. We sat there and chatted about our previous and upcoming video projects for about a quarter of an hour, and it was just so nice. Not only was the coffee an improvement from the previous cafe, but so was the company. As fun as people watching is, spending time with a friend is definitely better, and Hang Ten Cafe provided the perfect setting to do that. The whole beach environment and Muizenberg culture thing was certainly starting to grow on me. Then, all too soon, the coffee was finished and we headed to our next and final place. Emily chose Expression Cafe as our last stop. I just got my coffee, then, suddenly, this happened. Apparently that meant there was a shark in the water. I wanted to go to Need because I knew that they had good coffee according to my last recollection, but she insisted that to have the authentic Muizenberg experience, I needed to go to another small shop instead. Anyway, unperturbed, I carried on drinking my coffee. I was starting to feel totally hyped. So I suppose it was lucky that this flat white was the most watery one I had ever had in my life. Honestly, I think rooibos tea is stronger than that cup of coffee. If you're going to go to Expression Cafe, maybe try the Nutella brownie instead. Those looked great. I decided that I just couldn't handle any more caffeine, so I was wussing out after only 3 cups of coffee in less than an hour. At some point, our friend Gino joined us and stuck his face in my lens, and we decided it was time to start making our way back to the car. I chugged the rest of my coffee, and that was that. Without a doubt, Hang Ten Cafe was the best pick of the day, so we decided to head back there so Emily could have a coffee and I could get a crepe. This thing is called the Alice in Wonderland and it was damn delicious. Then we left. End of story. So guys, that was the beach. Not as bad as I thought, actually. I had 3 different cups of coffee. Hang Ten Cafe, you guys definitely win. That was a really, really good cup of coffee. Although I'm regretting my decision now to do that as a vlog. The caffeine is hitting me hard. I've got solid shakes and I can barely concentrate on what I'm saying. So yeah, that's the situation. Damn, I gotta drive home now and I'm like, woo, let's go. Amped for the day. Doesn't even feel like 11:30. Seriously though guys, Muizenberg is amazing. I don't go there nearly enough. I think I forget that it's not just the beach. There's so much else to do there. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and crush some editing while I still have all this energy to burn, and then I'm gonna watch some Oscar movies and enjoy the rest of my public holiday. Yeah, it's hot in this car. Maybe it's the coffee, but I'm like, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I gotta go. I can't even, guys. Would I do this again? Probably. Anyway, that's it from me. Until next time, guys, cheers.